this. All right, guys, here I am. I am at Batasso Preserve. Pretty neat looking place, for sure. It's about my icy drag on my watch, 7:22. It is literally a minute before sunrise. Trying to get to the higher point right now so I can look over. Yeah, gonna be fun. It's about a 3-mile hike. Got my whole ass backpack here. Look, you can't really see it, but like, it's just barely peeping on the trees. Very nice. Wow. Now this is a little bench here too. Rip Michael Adams. Just post viewing sunrise, I now have to walk into a spooky forest where the mountain lions might be in the trees, or you know. So, you know, I've been talking to myself here, so I'm gonna make a philosophy video right now. So, yeah. So, a controversial viewpoint I've had in the most recent years is that, I guess not even recent years, it's really in the last year, is that fighting and, you know, realistically, I guess I should say dueling, or fighting, you know, same word really, in a sense. I can't really say it's the same word, because, you know, fighting itself is like, you just kind of beef. It could be you just beefing with someone, or it could be like, you know, fighting can also be like, you know, you have a conflict. It would be funny if that, you know, something was in like the Senate, or in like, you know, if you're from like somewhere where they have parliament, it's in parliament, and like it's literally down to 2 people like deciding, oh, this should be passed, and like it's going nowhere. I think it should be a fight. I think, you know, people should, you know, duel over it, like, yeah, something like that. You know, I think it's important because it like builds up fitness too, like, because like fitness is pretty, you know, important. America really doesn't value it that much, of course, because, you know, got a pretty big obesity population, but you know, I feel like it'd be a good way to help build up that fitness. People don't really duke stuff out anymore. They kind of just get all passive, and they make a post on Facebook. Like, it makes, you know, it makes life more entertaining too. Like, now of course I'm not saying like people should, you know, just fight and brawl with each other to the death. I think like, you know, with equipment, right? Like, minimal, I'm talking minimum mouth guard. Maybe people should, they should have head guards, because, you know, that helps protect the neck when you're fighting. And if someone takes like a nasty fall, you're not gonna kill them most of the time. There should, and if it's a duel, like, you know, duels should always have like an official ref, like a third party, or, you know, someone who's there to make sure the fight's fair, you know, it's being played correctly. You know, making sure that they stop it when they feel like someone's gonna, you know, die. Now, of course, that brings in the issue of, oh, it's unfair because like a ref can be bought. That's true, and that sucks because, you know, that's a human issue. And then I guess you have to duel a ref right after, right? Find another ref. You know, there could also be like an official like reffing like league or something. Man, that's nice. Anyways, as I was saying, it doesn't even have to be on unarmed combat. Like, you know, realistically, it should be like swords, right? Not like actual swords, like sparring swords. You know, the ones that if you hit someone with it, it still hurts. Because it's a blunt object, it's like hitting someone with a bat, but smaller, you know, it's thinner, so it's gonna leave a welt. Like, swords should be all the flame, because, like, you know, guns are boring, dude. In my opinion, guns are so boring. You just, like, blop, blop, you know. like pew pew, and someone dies. Like, that's lame. You know, there's no conflict of action. There's no climax. I mean, I guess the climax, like, bang, that's the climax. That's too quick. You know, it's too little. It's not dramatic enough. You know, we need sword slicing. I want to hear the clashing of blades. That cool type stuff. You know, everyone should just agree to get rid of guns so that we can just all be swordsmen again. Swords, so stylistic. You know how easy it is to, like, customize, like, a sheath or something? Heck, you know, let's say we eventually get laser swords, or even, like, you know, what I got here. Like, you know how many colors these things come in? So many. It's so personalizable. Could you imagine, like, blades if, like, people wanted to customize them a lot? Like, we literally have the technology to, like, make swords that are, like, different colors. Like, I'm not sure if they're all the same, of course. They're not the same type of material every time. You kind of have to have different types of materials to make them different colors. Like black blades, that'd be cool as hell. You know, you can make rainbow, like chromatic, orange. I've seen that, like, because what they do is I don't know if it's iron or like what material it is, but you can run electrons and electricity through certain materials. Swords are like, it can make metal different color. If people got to actually fight more often, you know, in a structured way, it would definitely bring down on, like, you know, school shootings in America, just saying. Like, I know it's a controversial subject, but that, you know, that's white, and, you know, white terrorism, that's coming up. That's a controversial thought, so, you know, I'll put a trigger warning, like beep, 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 trigger warning. Dude, I'm telling you, in the next few years, I'm saying we see at least, like, one more attack like Nashville. I feel like I've been here before. That's never a good thought while walking in the woods. Ooh, speaking of woods, wood. Well, if you guys like my ooh, look at this little creaky here. Oh, look at this little creaky. I hope you like watching me bust my ass. Hope you like my philosophical thought here. You know, if you guys agree with me, you know, hit me up to spar or something. Anyway, I'll keep moseying.